We good outside. We good outside. Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your girl V-Henny, man. You already know the vibes. Welcome to the Artistry, where we talk shit about music, entertainment, and the everyday life. Today's going to be a dope episode. We got Johnnie Floss. He's going to be in the building, speaking with us, vibing with us. He's going to also perform with us. I fuck with this guy. I fuck with his vibe. So I'm looking forward to that. Y'all already know how that goes as the second half of the show. I want to say shout out to everybody who's been showing nothing but love. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and just share. Y'all already know support is free. You dig? What up, King Jade? You already know she's behind the cameras, doing the whole
Feels good to be here.
Feels good to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good to be. Yeah, I'm in a good mood.
I see that.
Yeah.
She's singing and everything.
I'm like, we good outside.
Okay.
We good outside. Yeah, no, what's up? How's everything? How's life treating you?
Life is good so far. You know, did you hear about Trump?
Yeah, something positive to say, right?
Nice segue.
Do.
So what's going on?
Nah, man, this whole Trump situation, a lot of people are scared. I got a text like at 5 o'clock in the morning talking about like, yo, he tested positive, and there's just like the whole vaccination and, just all that whole, internet rumors, and they're like, yo, I'm scared. And I was just like, I mean, we've been talking about this for how long already?
A minute.
I'm like, bro, no offense to some, but while some people are focused on this whole presidential candidate debate and all this shit, I think the bigger picture is to be focused on like what's happening. Like, I feel like all of that is a distraction. And everybody might be like, oh, it's important, we need to vote for the president. Shut the fuck up. It don't matter who you vote for. The president is the president. The president doesn't have much of the control or say.
Yeah.
What we need to worry about is the Senate, right?
Yeah, we need to worry about the intricacies of the government.
The
president is just the face. All he can say is, yes, let's go to war.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. People just...
And tell people you can leave prison.
Yo, I'm like, so I'm like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what's going on. And when I saw, unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch it. At first, I really don't give a fuck about that, to be honest. So I wouldn't be watching it. But I wasn't able to watch it because there was something personal happening. However, all I saw on social media, everybody, like, what a shit show this was. And I was just like, I don't know. I just feel like you guys are so distracted on the bigger picture.
Yep.
I hope y'all motherfuckers who are watching that.
What's that artist? Sorry to cut you off. What's that artist that you were telling me about?
Oh, I was talking about, what is it? Young MB, what is his name?
NB, something boy, something like that.
Young boy NBA, some shit like that. Young boy
yeah.
NBA. He said it, but not only he's been saying this, I've been saying it on the show.
No, everybody.
What's his name? The one that goes...
Oh, Ralph Smart.
Good morning.
Infinite Waters.
Infinite Waters. Like, y'all motherfuckers, don't get me wrong. Y'all could get offended all y'all want. But I hope you guys are looking at the bigger picture. And I hope you guys are preparing for this whole food shortage that's happening throughout the world. Hope you guys are prepared for, God forbid, martial law or like this whole mandatory vaccination that's gonna happen. And not even that, like, everybody's been saying it, like, with the whole spirituality in the sense where those who are truly woke, you know, versus those who the pretend wokes, you know, or like the ones who are stuck in a 3D world in a sense, right? So are you guys gonna survive in a sense, right? That's like the whole thing going on. I'm like, yo, bro, it doesn't matter who's gonna be the president. Like that text that I got at 5 a.m, I told them, I was like, it doesn't matter. This is 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, it doesn't matter who's gonna be the fucking president. They're like, oh, it's gonna be Trump. I said, it doesn't matter whether it's Trump or Biden. It doesn't fucking matter what's going to happen. What's meant to happen will happen. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that I hope you're prepared for what's going to happen. What's happening is a transition. It's a transition to the whole new world order.
Oh, she went there.
I have to, because it's like, I don't get how, like, you have those that, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And then you have those that is just like, focus on this whole debate. And I'm just like, I get it. But it's like, I don't know. Teach his own. You know, what do I know? Trump is positive with COVID. So is his wife. Supposedly. You know, what is it? The hydro.
They were saying, don't be surprised that in 14 days he's cured of this.
By that hydro, what is it? Chloroquine? Some shit like that?
Something like that.
It's something, I probably mispronounced it.
I don't even know how to pronounce
Don't
it.
fucking judge me for that. I'm Puerto Rican from the Bronx. You dig? That doesn't mean shit, but yeah, I mean, don't be surprised by that. I mean, we already know. Don't be surprised if he got cured from a vaccination or some shit, and this is going to implement the mandatory vaccinations for people. Guys, again, I stress to you, and I will continue stressing to you, is just be prepared. Be prepared what's ahead. This is only the beginning. If you are really, truly woke, then you know. And I've been saying it, prepare with the food. Prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, because things are going to look okay, and then it's going to go back to... So, with that being said... it's just insane. Like,
I know.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Everybody, I think right now, they're just looking for security. And I think that's what the focus is right now. And I get it because of everything going on. But I'm like, don't get lost in bliss. Because ignorance is bliss, you know?
Ignorance has always been bliss.
100%.
You know?
But what have you been up to? What's going on with you?
So I'm preparing myself.
What?
I am going to Atlanta, ATL. I'm going to Atlanta to ATL. There's a big, like just a lot of things going on. It's like the ATL Carnival in a sense. So there's a lot of day parties, a lot of networking events. We're actually doing a mixer ourselves. So if you're out at ATL, if you're watching, hit me up. I already have a few people hitting me up, and I'm setting up schedules and, you know, just planning this out. But hit me up. Let's network. Let's build. I love ATL because I feel like ATL, like, it's like a little New York. It's like New York in the 80s, and it's booming, you know. And then not even that. Like, when you invest, the amount of land you get out there is insane. You know, aside from the whole racism shit that's happening out there, because the South is the South. We already know that. Like, I hate when people are like, oh, racism doesn't exist. I'm like, no, it does. It does. Like, I could speak whatever, but I'm like, racism does exist. You know, and I feel like everyone is racist. You know, but like... And this is how you know everybody's racist. Get in a car with this whatever nationality, whatever race they are. Just get in a car with them, and boom, and see the shit that comes out their fucking mouth. I swear to God, people become mad racist when they're in a car. Like the anger that comes out of them out of a person, the shit that comes out of a person while they're driving is insane. I don't know what it is. I want to find out the studies on that. Like, just what is it about driving that literally takes a person out of character? The rage that takes a person out of character. And I don't give a fuck. You can argue with me all you want, but every time I've gotten in a car with someone, the rage that comes out, it's either the person driving or the passenger. Have you ever seen the passenger come out crazy? You'd be like, son, you're not driving, you know? And they'd be like, what the fuck you doing? Get the fuck out the way. But going back to Atlanta, that's what's being planned. We're going out there. We're working. We're going to do a few things. I've been planning a lot of things. I have a lot going on as far as like shows, events.
So how is that gonna look like with the pandemic and all? Like, are you guys being safe? Like, what's going on with that?
Ooh, go ahead. She got bars. I mean, definitely, it's always safe. So, like, for example, like every event that we always do, our security has a temperature, like, what is it, meter? So it's like they're checking they're checking their temperature. They're also, it's mandatory mask. You got to practice social distancing. Don't get me wrong. Like we have a limit to like how many
Not
people.
Gonna lie though, because when I went to Goddess event as a guest, Scott had to come up to me and was just like, because I was drinking something. He was like, mask. I was like, oh, he was walking up to mad people, like, mask, please. Like,
yo, bro.
He was on it.
He was on it. You know how many people, it's funny, right? Because you know how many people, like, didn't have a mask? I think they were annoyed by me and Scott. We're always the annoying ones. It's so crazy. Like, but Scott was doing it. I had to, like, put your fucking mask on, like, that I had to, like, the smoking shit, so it's just like it's crazy because it's more controlling now with these events, especially with the mask. So I get it on like with these clubs or venues, like that's a bitch. That's truly a bitch. I fully understand why like a lot of things are not open as far as like clubs. It's just it sucks because it's like, are we gonna have any type of entertainment such as that?
Yeah.
Is that ever gonna happen? I mean, with the vaccine, it probably can, but hopefully you guys don't turn into, and I say you guys because I'm not taking that vaccine. So hopefully you guys don't turn into zombies and shit.
Oh my God, imagine. That would be crazy.
Yo.
We were just watching Resident Evil. But no, that would be crazy. I feel like things will get normal, but I feel like people will not trust anyone. I feel like the trust when it comes to social events is going to be
limited. Okay.
Because even like recently, I just went to something and the social distancing, like how no matter what was going on, the organization was just like, no, social distancing. I know you, whatever, but social distancing. So I just feel like, a lot of people are scared, but hopefully we overcome it.
You know what's funny? Because I was having a conversation with someone, and she was like, I'm thinking about going to ATL. And I was like, okay. She was like, well, but I don't know, because ATL, with this whole pandemic. So I was like, sis, you was like in a whole listening event a few days ago with mad motherfuckers, you understand? Like,
yeah.
And you worn your mask here and there, but it wasn't fully. You understand?
And I also feel like people forget. Like, people get lost in the moment.
Yeah, we do. And it happens. So I'm like, for me to be on some, like, yo, I don't know. I'm like, son, I tell people, I'm like, look, guys, I tell people, everyone, I'm like, look, I'm going to keep it a buck. I was on tour during this whole pandemic. I mean, like, when this shit first started, we went to Puerto Rico. Not even that. Now, when it got really crazy and everybody was indoors locked in, I was doing DoorDash. I was delivering. You understand? Like, I was outside. So, am I saying that I get it or did I was exposed to it? Either I was exposed to it or I built a good antibody. You know, like, I'm not saying I have immunity to it, but what I'm saying is just like, sometimes you have to expose yourself to whatever it is and not depend on Western medicine.
I'd rather be exposed to it than have a vaccine. And that's all I'm going to say.
Ooh, bars. With that being said, with that being motherfucking said, listen, I'm not trying to sound ignorant. For some people, like, you know, they put, like, if you're watching this and if you be like, yo, she's not making no sense, or you guys are not making no sense, or if you feel like a certain way, I mean, to each his own. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck what you gotta say.
Ooh.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, to each his own. You know, like, in order for me to take your opinion, I need to take your lifestyle. So, what I will say is this. You know, everybody has a certain way of living. Vaccine, if you are pro-vaccine, that's on you. Not knocking it. That's on you. As far as like flu, coronavirus, or whatever, you know, like, I haven't taken the flu shot.
Never taken it. And I
took it once, and that's when I was working for Sony. I remember when I was working for Sony, this is the first year I worked for Sony. I took it because it was, you know, it was free. It was for the company and shit. And I remember taking it, and I remember feeling sick. Like, I literally took it, and I was just like, I don't feel good. Like, you know, I got sick. That was the first and last time I ever took a flu shot. Never again.
The flu shot, they're just giving you a weaker version.
Oh, they're giving you the flu that was before, you know, like,
but what
I guess last season flu in a sense.
But what I don't get is, if a flu shot is supposed to be effective, right, why we have to take it every year?
Because everything mutates.
But, like, the strain mutates. So you're taking the older version, which means that you're not protected from the mutated strain, which means that you're really not doing anything.
You feel the wind blowing in the...
I see it.
I wish the Beyonce.
I see it. Look at her mane.
Fucking facts. Yeah, I remember, let me tell you, before I take a music break, I remember working at a doctor's office. I was working there for 3 years, right? Working in a doctor's office. Yo, every year, flu season, everybody had to take flu shots, right? And your girl right here was like, nope. So the doctor always, he's like, you have to take the flu shot. And I'm like, no, I don't. It's not mandatory. By law, it's not mandatory, you know. And he's like, oh, you have to, you know, you work in the medical field and And I was just like, no, I'm not. It's not mandatory. It goes against my beliefs. So if you want to, let's go there. You want to go there, we can go there. That you're going against my constitutional rights, you understand, of my beliefs. So he was like, whoa, if you're not going to get the flu shot, then you're going to have to wear the mask. I was like, give me the motherfucking mask. I'll wear that shit. You understand? And mind you, I didn't even wear it because that shit would bother me, right? But he used to get so mad. And I'm like, I am not wearing the motherfucking... I'm not taking the flu shot. You cannot force me on taking a flu shot. Because at the end of the day, I do not believe in the flu shot. And I'm not trying to, you know, like, and everybody who would take that flu shot would get fucking sick. And I'm just like, I'm like, good morning, welcome to Doctor's Office. You understand? Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, teach his own. Some people are again, you're pro-vaccine. That's fine. I'm not knocking you. I'm not here to convince you otherwise. That's your process. Not mine. Listen, I'm gonna live life the way I'm gonna live life. I feel like I'm very healthy in many ways, emotionally, physically, mentally, everything. So I put in the work to what I believe works best for me and my body, mind, body, and soul, right? So again, if you want to go against it or against what I believe, that's on you. I could care less. I don't give a fuck about the negative comments or the negativity that comes behind it. As far as like with the whole vaccine, like, go ahead. I'm not taking it. We fighting. Don't listen. Just because I got a pretty smile don't mean I don't throw down, son. Yeah, that bars. And I'm going to leave it like that. Bars. We're going to play some music. We're going to come back with Johnnie Floss. And y'all know the vibes. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Your girl V-Henny. Boom.
Keep them bad bottles over there. You know, if it ain't 1942, no Rose, no Zoom, I don't know, nigga, it's the count, nigga. Hattie, 2020 shit is fucked up, but we still smoking, nigga.
Jewelry on me saying fuck you, it's rocks, bitch. 40K my Instagram deleted, I'm back, bitch. I know these niggas scheming, so the grip on my lap, bitch. Plus my pop features got me sticking to actress. I cruise with the raw in the trunk, and the only fives we shoot is the ones with the 4 in the front. It's Papi Chulo from the Bronx, get my name right. You niggas get questioned by police and get stage fright. I only fuck a bitch if she pretty and her brain right. I'm known for running game on bougie women and fucking them the same night. You niggas tattle telling and shit on a stand pointing fingers like you giving out directions and shit. And my era, if you ain't live it, you couldn't rap about it. Now the rappers come home from snitching and then they chat about it. Click it with the goofies online and they all laugh about it. Can't wait till you catch a headshot so we could all laugh about it. Rainbow head nigga got jokes. Rest in peace and Nipsey Hussle from the West. Triple X and Pop Smoke. Tell the cops I got some shit I wanna unload off my chest. They gotta smoke me. I ain't letting a nigga choke me to death. I'm in the hood where this nigga shedding blood every day. Niggas scamming and this nigga selling drugs every day. It's a problem, niggas choke, but it's a snob on the waist. I'm with the hitters, the workers and the blogs every day. How you want it? Aim high, hit a nigga with a headshot. Get a rush when I see a dead eye. Free all my niggas that the feds got. This drama, we could meet and have a shootout on the low. I ain't Tory Lanez, nigga, I ain't shooting at your toe. My man Rag did 10 in the feds and kept his mouth shut. The man did a week on the island and gave the house up. My down south niggas bring guns and keep the street strapped. Some of my niggas go to Cali and send the peas back. My lawyer said your name came up. I can't believe that. Like how you went into the precinct and sent the D's back.
Count got a call for 10 cents.
And I'm still with the same niggas I've been with. And Z don't want the work if it's 10. Rest in peace to Uncle Paulie. And Scorer, we gon' pray for the land. You know 2020 hardly suck. That's why I be mighty though. 50 round drum in the clip. Or try body us.
2020 Holly fuck. Pop a perk, get mollied up. 50 round drum in the clip. Who gon' body what? What? Racks. Who gon' body what? Racks. Racks. Okay. I said 2020 Holly fuck. Pop a perk, get mollied up. 50 round drum in the clip. Your niggas body what? Racks. Okay. One more time. What? Racks. Okay. Let's go. I said.
Big boss nigga won't talk about money, only show where it's at, ain't no cap. Got a pocket full of ones, if you show me what that tongue do, baby, show me love where it's at. Like a big boss nigga won't talk about money, only show where it's at, ain't no cap. Got a pocket full of ones, if you show me what that tongue do, baby, show me love where it's at. I want that love like that groupie love, wasn't fucking with you then and you still a dub. I got that big foot, long extended clip for the bitches that's throwing subs. They up at the top, letting shoulder shrugs, that's why I give bitches daps, never giving hugs. Cause bitches got bad spirits, any feelings, I'ma let it fly like a ladybug. Bitch, I am a thug, yelling thug life, getting hit with the left, give a fuck if he was right. Popping on a bitch like a Bud Light, eating up this pussy like a motherfucking termite. Titty fuck me all night. I'm throwing it back, ain't no rookie. When we skid you, we used to play hooky. skipping school for that dick, dropping it low like I'm hitting the stookie. Big boss nigga who talk about money on his show, it's ain't no cap. Got a pocket full of ones, if you show me what that tongue do, baby, show me love, it's sad. Like a big boss nigga who talk about money on his show, it's ain't no cap. Got a pocket full of ones, if you show me what that tongue do, baby, show me love, it's sad.
Yo, pass that blunt. Yeah. S dot. E dot. E dot. Yeah. C.
I love Chris Rich.
I hop in the foreign. I'm taking your bitch, you be back in the morning. Now tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Now tell me you love me, I know that you do. I'm smoking the bone. Got me high like the moon. Lungs polluted, you thinking I care? Fuck out of here. I hop in the foreign. I'm taking your bitch, you be back in the morning. Now tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Now tell me you love me, I know that you do. I'm smoking the bone. Got me high like the moon. Lungs polluted, you thinking I care? Fuck out of here. I'm stacking and smoking the blue. Smoking a pound of that. A nigga never gon' lose. Keep it wavy, baby, and cruise. I'm loving the way that she move. My finger is fucking the Nina. Got 3 friends. That's Tati, that's Lexi, and Tina. It's lit now, my bend down. These cheeses is all in my body. Up in the whip, giving me sloppy. Up in the spot, we getting them bops. We shooting a movie. I'm making a bust like a Uzi. They calling my name, baby, and I'm making the bitches go crazy. They feeling the having my baby. Just follow the gram sick, baby. They calling my name, baby, and I'm making the bitches go crazy. They feeling the having my baby. Just follow the gram sick, baby. I hop in the foreign. I'm taking your bitch, you be back in the morning. Now tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Now tell me you love me, I know that you do. I'm smoking the bone. Got me high like the moon. Lungs polluted, you thinking I care? Fuck out of here. I hop in the foreign. I'm taking your bitch, you be back in the morning. Now tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Now tell me you love me, I know that you do. I'm smoking the bone. Got me high like the moon. Lungs polluted, you thinking I care? Fuck out of here. I hop in the foreign. Now tell me you love me, I know that you do. I'm smoking the bone. Got me high like the moon.
I'm taking your bitch, you be back in the morning. Now tell me you love me. Now tell me you love me, I know that you do. I'm smoking the boom, got me high like the moon. Nuts polluted, nigga I care. Fuck out of here. I'm the foreign. I'm taking your bitch, you be back in the morning. Now tell me you love me. Now tell me you love me, I know that you do. I'm smoking the boom, got me high like the moon. Nuts polluted, nigga I care. Fuck out of here.
And Kaya, baby, motherfucker. Before I go wild like 6ix9ine, bitch, I'ma ride for the gang. We ain't no walk in the park, we slide where you hang. I ain't breaking bills, bitch, so why would I change?
Ain't shit changed, been the same since a youngin'. Mention my name, but they know how I'm coming. Better start ducking when the apes start bustin'. They gon' let it sing before I ever go out like Ruffin. Tempted to come with the stick, whether they Mac or they Crips. They gon' pop out with your crib and pop off your lid. Call her Miss Hustle and she with the shits.
Yeah, and I ain't missing it, bitch, I'm different. I hope all you hoes listening, go get your nigga then. He know I'm blessed, baby, but this ain't no Christian and you should be switching it.
Switching up, counting these Benjamins, throwing my scully and lacing my Timberlands. Bitch, if I'm Queens and they love me on 1, 2 for 3 of them bitches that there and I fuck
Can I
with.
see me? You can bang on a bitch like a CD. More you must with a ghost like it's Ouija. I don't care if you don't love me, I ain't drinking, you ain't no Kiki. Go ahead and bet it up, I don't squash beef. Ain't no call on my cellular, if I'm his new bitch, then that's a level up. If he dry snitch, you gon' wet him up.
Riding a swimming cap, if they spin a block, then we spinning back. They Peter on niggas like dinner raps. He was walking before, now he handicapped.
Oh yeah, I'm into that. This me, ain't no spin back. How they say it, the sky's the limit. Yeah, so that's where I send her at.
Shoot for the stars and aim for the moon. 44 bulldogs for all of my goons. Yeah, gangsters with me like the woo. How about I shake the room?
Nah, I ain't jacking you bitches. Bossed up, yeah, I'm back to the business. Hold on, got a caption for bitches. First they sub, then they asking for pictures.
Asking for pictures, where they do that? Telling them bitches I never do that. They say my city full off. I guess we must be them bitches that's bringing it back.
We the most feared in the game, Kai.
Everything a motherfucker say fire.
Man, them hoes know they trash, should've stayed quiet.
My shit is bang in the daytime.
I retire a bitch, no singing, but I acquire that shit.
She ain't lying a bit. I go to work, but I better still fire that shit.
No, bitch.
Ay.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck you bitches thought, like. I mean, I ain't hear no bitches that bodied this shit yet. Like, Kaya, the fuck is wrong with them? Like, we the nicest bitches in the game. Yeah, I said it, bitch.
Everything a motherfucker say fire.
You already know. Your boy Lazarus, Top Dawn Empire, Success Music, Success Clothing, Success Boys, caught up in crossfire. Y'all caught up. BX, stand up. Bullets get exchanged, you're caught up in crossfire. Things ain't the same, you're caught up in crossfire. Caution yellow tape, you're caught up in crossfire. No, you're not safe, you're caught up in crossfire. Caught up in crossfire. Bullets get exchanged, get caught up in crossfire. Caution yellow tape, you're caught up in crossfire. No, you're not safe, you're caught up in crossfire. I got these haters mad cause I'm heavily caking in my advance. I'm already the man, so don't worry about much bread I be making. Me, I'm Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Jason, all combined with a mix of Wes Craven. I'm the top dog, my balls gotta go for them days. And where I'm from, you gotta watch for them agents. I get it poppin', goddamn, that's at every occasion. I'm blazing every verse that I drop sick. My hooks be amazing, elevating myself from being basic. I write all of my rhymes, I never need a replacement. So face it, if not, you catching a laceration. I'm Lazarus, I'm half beast, half amazing. Bullets get exchanged, you're caught up in crossfire. Things ain't the same, you're caught up in crossfire. Caution yellow tape, you're caught up in crossfire. No, you're not safe, you're caught up in crossfire. Caught up in crossfire. Bullets get exchanged, get caught up in crossfire. Caution yellow tape, get caught up in crossfire. No, you're not safe, get caught up in crossfire. Yo, I was taught to ride with my honor, that's word to my mom. I load the 40 up, it's on if it's drama. I done had block wars, goddamn on a bigger scale. 1/6 we push keys off a Richter scale. I had the big fiends, skinny like sickle cell. Got it locked from Hunts Point, Simpson down to Interville. The industry's my playground, it's my regular living as well. I'm a master with a rich thoughts. Blast you with a tray 8, thinking you the big boss. Give your ass a supply from a rich port. I'm a fly guy, slick talk. I'm beyond what you thought. Success clothing, motherfucker, top dog in New York. Bullets get exchanged, you're caught up in crossfire. Things ain't the same, you're caught up in crossfire. Caution yellow tape, you're caught up in crossfire. No, you're not safe, you're caught up in crossfire. Caught up in crossfire. Bullets get exchanged, get caught up in crossfire. Caution yellow tape, get caught up in
We back in the building, man. Y'all already know the vibes. It's your girl V-Henny, man. We got Johnnie Floss with me rocking out, Mr. One Clever Liner. Mr. What else? Because you got mad AKs, bro.
Yo, everybody getting at me for that, man. But yeah, it's Mr. Clever One Liners, LL Cool Floss. Sometimes I just come up with stuff on the fly, you know. It's all about like branding, keeping your name out there.
Where the fuck that shit came from? Like, is it just you?
Which one?
Like all of it. Like it was just you fucking around and just like
yeah. Because I'm like you know, branding is important. Like your name is important and all that. But sometimes you know the AKAs kind of like separate you from everybody else. So you know, artists tend to have AKAs every once in a while. So I just felt that, you know, I could have at least two just to, you know, kind of separate myself, keep myself, fresh. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Because I'm like, yo, he be on the stage, on the mics, on whatever, just like AKA this. I was like, oh, okay, so
right.
I'm not, you're making it hard for me to find you. That's good. Nah, man. But I want to just say thank you for taking the time, coming over here, rocking out with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It's been, a long time coming. There's a lot for us to talk about.
Yeah. We finally get a chance to sit down because, we've known each other for a while.
Yes,
so
we have.
I'm glad I'm here. We could chop it up.
We have. For those that don't know, Johnnie Floss is recording artistry from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He reps Brooklyn dumb hard.
I mean, it's only right, man. I love my borough, so, we got to represent. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate just the fact of, like, with you and let's just dive right into it, right?
All right, let's go.
We've known each other for quite some time.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say this: at the beginning, I was a little skeptic with you.
Really?
Yes. Why? I was a little skeptic with you only because, one, I thought you was a little cocky.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not front because we gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Really is like the industry answer. Really, like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but I could see that because I just feel like I know my worth. I know I'm talented, and I exude that. You know what I'm saying? So I could see if some people like see my pictures or see me perform, the way I talk. It's like, that nigga think he all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, you got to be confident in the industry that I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
And I noticed that with you, like, let's keep it a bug. I noticed that, like, again, we bumped into each other. It was always love.
Yeah.
But I'm also the type that I keep a distance with people. I'm like, I'll show face, hey, how you doing? Keep a distance, But I got to see more how you are as a person during tour.
Yeah.
During the tour, that's when I was like, he's not that bad, actually.
Right. Because tour is a different animal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you get to see all the stuff not on the stage. You know what I'm saying? You get to see how a person's morals, how they live. You know what I'm saying? How they think. You know what I'm saying? So I could see that. I appreciate you being honest with me. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to keep it a buck because I was like, I don't, I love to be honest. I love your determination.
Thank you.
I do love it. I was also saying to myself yesterday, like when I was doing I guess like a promo through the stories or something, and I was just like, like what I do appreciate about you as well is the fact that you don't give up. You overcame a lot.
Yeah.
How you feel
That's
about
true.
that?
I mean, I feel good, man. I feel like, I'm just scratching the surface though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the best is yet to come.
What is it that you want within yourself as an artist, as a brand overall? As
an artist, as a brand, I mean, the ultimate goal as far as musically, I just feel like the Grammy Award is like it. Like that's that's the Super Bowl, that's the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even though I know some artists, some other MCs or other people that's in hip hop, they feel like maybe it's not for us, but that's the ultimate award in music. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that you need it to be solidified, but it kind of like separates you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It puts you amongst the greats. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't win, just being nominated, being in the building, being considered is a win. You know what I'm saying?
I think I get what you're saying. I think for me personally, no offense to some, but it separates you from the little dogs to the end.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, just being in that realm and being spoke about with them, like, you know what I'm saying, is like, that's a big deal. You know what I mean? Because you could always look back, like, as great as a song you come up with, right? You could always think like, yo, who did they win a Grammy? Who did they beat out for that? And you could always go back and look. So for argument's sake, you were there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, that's in the record books. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't be denied. So that's the thing with me. And just other stuff like, being able to take care of my family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Being able to tour, connect with the fans. You know what I'm saying? Those are like other like great things that I would love to accomplish. You know what I mean?
Do you want to stay independent? Because I feel like people knock it, and I'm like, I feel like the more I'm learning the game, I'm like, it's all about
what's comfortable for you at the end
Yes.
of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because you got so many artists that are independent. You got so many artists that start independent and get major. You got artists that have major deals and go indie. It's so many different variables in the game and so many different ideas and so many different ways to go about how you want to get your music out there. 'Cause that's basically what it is. It's all about who's pushing the envelope, what machine is behind you, or if you could create your own machine, or if you need to jump on another machine. Like, you know what I'm saying? So whatever works. You know what I'm saying? So if a situation comes to me where it's a major and it makes sense, it probably wouldn't be the smartest thing to turn that down. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, a lot of the majors, they want that control.
Okay.
And I think now artists, especially in this age, in this era, the fact that we can keep our control and remain steadfast and do our own thing without the majors, that's why it's like it's hard to like say, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm aiming to get a major. I'm aiming to get a major. A lot of artists that you listen to don't even have majors.
No,
you know
that's
what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
So
That's definitely a fact. Now, going back to you going on tour, how was that experience overall for you?
it was great for me. I ain't gonna lie. Even though it's very tiring.
Yeah.
It can be a lot of work. You be tired. Sometimes you exhausted. Sometimes other things before the show happen, because you already know the stories. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit goes on before you hit that stage, but me personally, I use that as fuel. You know what I mean?
Because I know there was moments, I'm going to keep it a buck. Because like everybody that I've had on the show that has been on the tour, like we kept it a buck.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
Like I want people to understand that, yes, there's good, but there's also bad moments,
Yes.
And that's just part of life as long as we can communicate and overcome it. You understand?
Yes, absolutely.
So like, I was just like, there were moments when you like you let's give it like he would perform like dumb, like close to last.
Yes.
I would be tight.
Right. So I understand, like I said, like going into it, down to the first meeting,
Yes.
they was like, yo, the sets are not gonna be the same every night. Mm-hmm. You gotta mentally prepare yourself to say, all right, I might go early, I might go in the middle, I might go to the end. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was, I get that. You know what I'm saying? So what am I gonna do as an artist to not only keep myself engaged, not get upset that I would have to go last any particular night? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like little tools I was using to try to keep my mind clear and try to keep myself focused. Because when it's time to get that mic, nobody don't want to hear about what happened earlier in the day. Nobody don't want to hear, oh, you ain't eat, or yo, you ain't take a shower, or whatever the situation is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They just want to see you on that stage doing what you do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So I always just kept that in the back of my mind, man.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, the reason why I'm here is to kill every single stage that I'm on.
How long did it take you
know what
to
I mean?
realize that within your career? Because I feel like sometimes, because it's like trial and tribulations, right? Where we learn not to take it so personal. But I think that's throughout the process. So how long did it take you to learn that?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a funny story that I never told, so I'm gonna give you this.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you this
Well, I
exclusive,
got exclusive.
right
Let's
here.
go.
You got exclusive right here. I remember I was performing for my guy. My guy had a concert. My man Jay Hatch.
Okay.
He used to do PR work for me. Shout out to my bro Jay Hatch. He runs the I Standard. Mm-hmm. So he gave me a slot. He was like, yo, come out. It's not a third. You're gonna open for Keith Murray this particular night. So I was like, oh shit, Keith Murray, yo, it's gonna be dope. And I got a hard taste of reality of certain artists when they feel like they deserve something and they feel like they're above who's in the room.
Okay.
So I'm on the stage getting ready to go. I'm next up. I'm on the stage. It's a nice, decent crowd. It's not a third. And for some reason, somebody must have told Keith Murray that he was next. And Keith Murray deboed my set.
No.
I had the mic in my hand, ready to go. And he just jumps on the stage and starts rapping. Two other dudes came. It's not a third. And the Brooklyn in me was like, yo, what? Yo, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, he really just Debo. He just took my fucking set.
Yeah.
Yo, he just jumped on the shit and Debo'd me. You know what I'm saying? And when I finally got a chance to get on, the people that were there, they were like, yo, I can't believe he did that to you. Yo, you was mad nice. Yo, I'm like, I don't even know, bro. Like, it took everything in my power to keep my composure, but that's my unfortunate Keith Murray story.
Did you get to like speak to him about that?
Nah, this the crazy part. I'm like this, right? I'm getting ready to go. I'm hype. I'm going through my shit or whatever. You know how artists do. And all I hear is, and two dudes jump on the stage with him and they just start performing. Everybody, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, I would have been.
So I went to the promoter. I'm like, yo, bro, like, yo, what's good? Like, yo, my bad. It's not the third. Boom, boom, or whatever. Yo, we gonna make sure. Da, da, da. So for that alone, that reason, I got a headlining spot in the next joint. They was like, yo, I know you got violated. Yo, my fault. Yo, that's my bad. Yo, Keith Murray. You know what I'm saying? The whole shebang. So it wound up working itself out, but. That's my.
But
that's
shit
my
like
Keith
that,
Murray
yo.
story.
Shit like that. That's how.
Shit like that. Yes, it humbled me because even though I didn't need it at the time, because I was just fiending to show people. Because I still feel like that to this day. I still be ready to show people like, yo, I really do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that shit hurt me, and I was upset and I was tight. But I know if I would have messed up his set, I probably would have got washed. To be honest, like, you know what I'm saying? If I'd have been like, yo, what the? They probably be like, yo, what the fuck is this? And then it'd been over. You know what I'm saying? So that just was like, you know what? When it's your time, it's your time. You know what I'm saying? No matter what happens, you know what I mean? Something's going to happen to show you like, yo, it's going to be your time. You know what I mean? So, but shout out to Keith Murray, though. He's a legend, man. I met him actually after that, years later. And I actually told him about it.
I was gonna say,
yeah. You know, Brooklyn and me, it ain't gonna never stop.
I would have said something too.
And I'm like, yo, you know, years ago, you probably don't remember this, but yo, man, you really violated me one night, son. I opened for you and you just violated my set. He looked at me, he was like, yo, bro, I apologize, man. He was like, yo, I was on that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just left it at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I say, you know what? I respect it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out to Keith Murray, man.
Let's take this talk. Shout out to you, Floss, for
yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's an exclusive story, too. Nobody don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, that's crazy. That's for the recast right now.
That's a fact.
Whew, do we say, yo, I must say, I'm a Henny girl, but this shit right here.
That's that Billy juice. I call it.
Yes, it is. Yo, shit.
That good old Billy juice.
Nah, it's crazy because I was telling that to someone today where I'm like, they were upset with, you know, like having a 9 to 5. They like they want that entrepreneurship, right?
Right.
And I told them, I was just like, you know, we get to learn that as much as we want something, sometimes the timing, there's a reason why the timing isn't right.
Yes.
You know? There's something I had to tell her, like, there's something that you need to learn that you haven't learned, and hence the reason why you're not where you want to be.
Right.
You know, and I feel like that as an artist, I feel like the more you learn within yourself and where you want to go, the more you can expand your brand.
Right, absolutely.
You know, when did you start working on expanding your brand, learning more and working towards your growth?
I always was, like, as far as like musically.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always constantly writing, always constantly coming up with ideas.
Okay.
But the branding part, that happened like years ago. Shout out to my man Marlon. I'm not sure where you are, Marlon. If you see this, man, reach out to me, hit me up, man. I've been trying to look for you. Marlon is the one that did my logo.
Okay.
He went to school for graphic design, so we stayed close for years. Like, you know what I'm saying, we went to high school together, and I believe he moved. I know he had a kid and all that, but we just lost contact for whatever reason. But he the one that created my logo, and it started from there. Once I realized he was in graphic design and I'm an artist, I'm like, all right, if I'm really serious about this, I have to invest the money, and I got to really have something that stands out. You know what I'm saying? So it started with the logo. And then shout out to Donna. I met Donna through Scott. Shout out to Scott
Donna.
Morris.
Yeah.
So Donna, she did my website.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My website's been up for a couple years now. And, you know, just little things like that. The COVID also helped.
Okay.
Helped and hurt because, you know, you missed out on shows. But
yes,
I was able to get into merch. selling merchandise. You know what I'm saying? I never was really into that. But, you know, when you're an artist, now in this time, you got to, you know, keep yourself
You gotta do it
afloat.
all.
So, you know what I'm saying? I got into that. And then I just started getting into other things that I'm passionate about. I started like a little sports show with two of my homies.
I peeped that.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Just little things like to keep myself ahead of the game. Because musically, I know I'm good. I know what goes into that. These other things where it's going to help, you got to do homework on that too. You know
Why
what I'm
do you
saying?
think, like, I know you do your homework. I know you've always been on your grind. You're constantly like releasing singles or, you know, covers or freestyles. I know this about you. Like, you work. I know that.
Thank you.
My question to you is why you're not where you want to be?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, where I want to be is kind of subjective. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, I would like way more people to see my content. I would want way more ears to hear it. But from where I started and where I am now, I'm pretty decent for a guy that's unsigned. You know what I mean? I have a situation, of course, with Chase, Worldwide Sounds Records.
Yes.
We got the project out, and just we talk about stuff like that all the time. Because even though he's a small company, you know what I'm saying, I'm a company as well. And the fact that we came together and made some dope music and made something that people are talking about, that's a win within itself.
Yes.
That's where I wanted to be at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because when he came to me and we spoke and we came up with all these ideas and stuff like that, musically, it was just like, yo, this is organic. This is genuine. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. So to answer the question, it's just,
are you content where you're at, or you? I mean, because we all know you. I know you want more.
Yeah, it's never you never gonna be content if you're somebody that's really a visionary, that's really wanna go for it. So I'll just say it's always room for improvement. I'm definitely not content where I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm like, you know, again, like I'm the type. I'm me myself. I always want more. Everybody knows this. You know. So like you said, when you have that vision, you're never content in a sense, you know.
Yeah, it's never gonna be enough.
No,
if you own it. If you own your job the way you own it, it's never gonna be enough. Like,
that's
you know
a fact.
That's the fact that the fact that you're interviewing me, of course you would love to interview Drake next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I do appreciate the story of the come up. You understand?
Yeah, absolutely.
So like going like with you, that's why I say you overcame a lot, because it's like I remember you did a show, one of my first shows at the West End a long time ago. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah,
I do. Yeah.
And you know, and I think that was like around times I met you maybe. So, you know, you did that. Then again, I started seeing you working, you know, and it's like you said, you won Grammy. You know, you want that's one of your achievements you want, you know, you want to pursue. So it's like, okay, what is it that you think you're not doing correctly?
I don't want to look at it as me not doing something incorrectly, because people pay attention.
Yes.
Even though we're unsigned artists, the industry is watching.
People
us.
are definitely watching.
Yeah, people are watching. So, I mean, back to the infamous word of timing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? However I'm going to get to the Grammy, or however I'm going to get to the BET Cypher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
however I'm going to get to bars on I-95. You know what I mean?
I'm going to say this, though, very quick. I'm sorry for interrupting.
But no, it's all right.
The way he performs, I will say, very professional.
Oh, thank you. I
very
appreciate
professional.
That
and I'm critical with that.
Yes, absolutely. And us as artists, I'm not gonna front. We need to do better with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all artists is all fucked up. I don't know if we could curse, but
no,
you know what I'm saying?
No, you can't fucking curse.
All artists ain't fucked up, but a lot of us, like you said, we do come off cocky because of the genre that we're in. We come off like we're entitled to shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even people that sold a mill, you still got to treat people a certain way. You still got to be professional. You know what I'm saying? I heard that, I don't know how true it is, allegedly.
Okay.
A story that I heard where Alicia Keys and, not Alicia Keys, I'm sorry, Keisha Cole and Diddy were working together, the song on Last Night.
Okay.
And I don't know how true it is, but I heard that Keisha Cole came like 2 hours late and Diddy was mad. So the session didn't start off the greatest because Diddy was like, yo, like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? So not if it's true, little stuff like that, you gotta, you gotta
take it.
You gotta be considerate of people's time. Even though you're Keisha Cole, you're a mega star, you got Diddy waiting for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It go both ways. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, at the end of the day, time is money,
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, that's crazy though.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know, allegedly. I don't know if the story's true. Don't nobody come for me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I will say, like, before we take a break, but I know it wasn't let's go back to when you mentioned the cocky stuff. Because it's like, I hope you didn't get offended by that either.
Nah, not at all.
But it was just like, again, like, I guess when you don't know a person, then again, you can come, you have a strong demeanor.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes,
so your demeanor, and then you got Mr. Floss, he'd be like, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type shit. You understand? So, but I will say, watching you perform, yes, I will, like, out of everything, I will say you got your performance down pat. You understand?
Thank you.
You're like, which we're gonna dive into it when we come back from the break. But like, your EP with Chase.
Yes.
Rich in Spirit.
Yeah, go get that.
When I heard it, I was beforehand.
Yes, you caught it early.
Yeah,
shout out Chase.
Yeah,
Chase told me he let you
Chase
play
like,
early. Yeah.
And I was just like, listening to it because I had told myself, yo, I was like, Johnny, man, I want to see you do more, right? Because it's like every time I've seen you do a track, I'm like, yes, you're good, but I'm like, I need to see him out of his comfort zone.
Yes.
I feel like you got too comfortable.
I dig it. I could dig that. I understand
that's
that.
Me, and I do apologize for that.
Nah.
I can be critical.
No, that's what makes the project so great because Chase felt the same way.
Okay.
And that's why he was like, nah, I need you to do this. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, listen, I don't want to come off like the hard-headed artist that don't listen, but I don't want to lose my sound. He like, Johnny, trust me, man. Trust me. When you do this right here,
and that's how
I'm telling you, right? He like, yo, I'm telling you, they gonna rock with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I said, all right, because when somebody say trust him, that means a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chase, man. I appreciate him. I'm gonna always be grateful for him giving me a shot, giving me opportunity.
No, I dig your sound. I dig your sound. I know where I know the vision you're trying to go with as far as like Johnnie Floss, So, but again, I feel like you got too comfortable with that.
I feel you.
So I was just I know you do these type of tracks. You're the ladies' man. You understand? So I know you do that type of vibe, but then you also about your bars. You understand?
Yes.
But I'm like, I need to see more. So when I got to listen to the EP, should I say, again, I was just like, about fucking time. So with that being said, we're gonna come back. We're gonna play music videos right now, and then we're gonna speak more about his new EP, what's next to come, and much more. Y'all already know the vibe. Subscribe, like, comment, follow the man. All his information is below the details at that. All right, so we'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we turned up cause we know bars is back. But don't get it twisted, we still turn up to the track. So when you hear this, you gon' know it's litty. When you hear this, they gon' say it's litty.
Listen, homie, learn to push your pride aside. I'm better than everybody, don't feel bad you on the line. With all this cake I'm getting, it's hard to miss my rise. Thinking you can hang with me, guess what? That's suicide. Trying to save the day only adds to the damage. Cause you know they say a hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. I'm too witty, and I hate to take advantage. True artist, you can sketch these bars on your canvas. Yeah, I'm in the gym, but I still pop bottles. Sex symbol, they don't know if I'm a rapper or a model. Nobody that's great never got there being modest. A different creed, you would've thought my name was Adonis. Bars are legendary, yeah, let's just be honest. Gave shorty long strides, she nicknamed me honest. Product of my borough, yeah, I'm Brooklyn's finest. You a 4-time loser, product of Thurman Thomas. I'm gonna flourish in this game, yes I promise, and I make my team better. You could check my plus minus. I believe I'm a pop, even though my sisters think you made it if you want love and hip hop. It's pressure on me of all sorts. You think it's easy being a new punchline king coming out of New York? Grown man, not a minor. Signing off Johnnie Floss, aka Mr. Clever, one-liners, no. Yeah, we turned up cause we know bars is back, but don't get it twisted, we still turn up to the trap. So when you hear this, you gon' know it's litty. When you hear this, they gon' say it's litty. Yeah, we turned up cause we know bars is back, but don't get it twisted, we still turn up to the trap. So when you hear this, you gon' know it's litty. When you hear this, they gon' say it's litty.
When you hear this, you know that I cleared it like a sample. I'm from where they cop it and chop it and then they scramble. Some niggas don't even hustle, they just gamble. Only time the block quiet is when they lightin' the candle. Chrome 45 with the rubber grip handle. Cause niggas don't learn, bullets burn for example. Pull up on the worst strip right before I purge shit and murk shit. Spit a 16, that's the first clip. Keep the boss with me, horse head with the 50. You know we got it litty, Johnnie Floss in the city. Pop the cork off the Henny, then I chase it with the rosé. Every line dope like the fiends in the hallway. Reminiscing when I used to get it off of Broadway. Now I'm at the poker face table, let the broad play. High with ideas, brainstorming in the foyer. We still turned up, you can see what the scores say.
Yeah, we turned up cause we know bars is back, but don't get it twisted, we still turn up to the trap. So when you hear this, you gon' know it's litty. When you hear this, they gon' say it's litty. Yeah, we turned up cause we know bars is back, but don't get it twisted, we still turn up to the trap. So when you hear this, you gon' know it's litty. When you hear this, they gon' say it's litty.
Finally.
Public service announcement. I need every female around the world to grab your bestie, your cousin, your sister, your mother, your aunt, even your grandmother. Pull your phones out, let's get on TikTok and work.
Shorty in tip-top shape, do it for the TikTok, ayy. You ain't gotta feel no way, do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Booty looking real firm, do it for the TikTok, ayy. You ain't gotta wait your turn, do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Post it on your IG page, but do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Yikes! Shorty look real nice. She's looking like a whole damn wife. Wanna get married right now, throw rice. I got good pipe, so girl, let me put it in your life. Hit my credit card and go swipe. Swear to God, you can have whatever you like. Say. But on another note, here's a bottle with a Henny, gon' ride the boat. Loosen up a little bit and let it die throat. Finna have a good time, tell your nigga adios. And your homegirl like bestie, let's go. Finna go twerking for a real goal. Always touchdown if the last play don't work. Guarantee I'ma hit the field goal. Yes, sir. Shorty in tip-top shape, do it for the TikTok, ayy. You ain't gotta feel no way, do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Booty looking real firm, do it for the TikTok, ayy. You ain't gotta wait your turn, do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Do it for the TikTok, ayy. Post it on your IG page, but do it for the TikTok, TikTok.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ep133.
You see, I sat in the room as the main top biller. While thoughts flooded my mind, you got a cop Skrilla. Now for 20 yard years, I've been in the same spot.
sunlight consumed by the pain of raindrops. Mad rhyming sitting in a rented Pathfinder. Over here trying to make this fame pathfinders. Circling my neighborhood, we far from the greater good. Where most wanna take the hood just to rape the hood. Searching for a signal like lordships for a lighthouse. All I find is lies like with lies in the White House. Backstabbers riding in the backseat with knives out. Guess it's what tend to happen when you taking a live route. So much to cry about, too late to cry now. Why should I frown if the pain never died down? My cousin on lockdown, his letters on the hold. Losing his youth is getting severed in a hole. I just wanna forever glow. If you ain't loyal, then my hustle you'll never know. Clearly you can see this ain't for the gram of the vine. This for opportunity, not the fame of the grind. And I ain't wasting my minutes, my whole mission is winning. I lived in darkness like Riddick. Y'all slaves, I ain't with it. Can't master me, I'm Master P, no limit. Actually, you ain't half of me, I'm gifted.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like Goldie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like Goldie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like Goldie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like Goldie.
Slim and Mickens like the 2020 Gangstar. Star Frank and Uncle Charlie, yeah, I used to probably Polly with your moms back when she was young with the joint. Point being is pimpin' land and for calendars. Back when I ain't have rules set nor parameters. Chuck was a ball playing philanderer with crammer that could sweep out the soles of her palms. Them cherry red jeans had them up in the air. Thoughts from my wicked chair. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like Goldie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like Goldie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like Goldie.
Two things. Two things you don't play with. That's money and my bitch. Yeah. Still serving like a drive-thru. Yeah. Put her ass in survival. Mo. Yeah. Blow up. Yeah. Still serving like a drive-thru. Bought my name out the Bible. She don't fuck with the rivals. Put her ass in survival. Chokeho, chokeho, chokeho. We are. Tell them little niggas gotta keep up. Yeah. Big mood, I'm a big mood. Big mood, big mood. Skinny nigga eat big food. Knock him down, yeah. Beam ain't mad at your crowd, yeah. I'm still serving like the drive-thru. Boy, I'm all in survival. Mo. Yeah, still at the blicky. Can I fuck with me? I feel like I'm Biggie. Versace shades on my face, that shit goes 50. I'm smoking a 60, and that shit for Nipsey. Marathon OG, it's keeping me crippy. Got me walking with the peace, but I am not hippie. I ain't out the wet hundreds, I like them crispy. 10 chokers on my neck, that shit is risky. Got me fucking on a cop, that bitch get frisky. She might plot against me, but that shit is temp. Still serving like the drive-thru. Boy, I'm all in survival. Mo. Yeah, still at the blicky. Can I fuck with me? I feel like I'm Biggie. I'm still serving like the drive-thru.
Get on your grind, shorty K. Off the rip, nigga, they already know I'm coming. Shorty! I'm her only fan. She my only fan, so I told her get on the fan. Shorty! Trash swinging ass, shaking a whole lot of turn shit. Fuck the gas, do the dash. Girl, they think I burned it. Get a P, get it off. Yeah, everything I earned it. New shorty, turn it off. Bet they said they heard it. I'm a rock star, nigga. Cop cars, nigga. Serve you what you need, girl. I'm a block star, nigga. Fucking pop star, nigga. Wait, then I count these dads. She gon' suck me up because she see my pockets fat. Fucking 9 to 5, look, I ain't have no option. Tax a nigga 40 cause I gotta make a profit. Yeah, hat to the back and I fist away immaculate. Niggas know I did not come here to play. Went through emotions, I had to stay focused. That's why little shorty successful today. Not talking no business, I'm out. I had to figure her out. Talking too much, I put dick in her mouth. Look, I got him feeling me now.
Get on your goals, shorty.
Shit. Go. This ain't my style, different wild nigga. I'm a wild nigga. Shake the crowd, nigga. They playing foul, nigga. Bad bitch with me, she gon' count these hundreds till her thumbs hurt. Model bitch, she gon' put these bands in her Dior. Subtracting my friends, but the money is piling up. Baddies, I keep in the passenger. Ooh, they go to gangsters. G straight. You call them, they yakking up. I know I'm 1 in a million. Wait, I mean I'm 1 in a billion. Smoking on herbs and it's killing my brain. Damn, but I'm liking the feeling. Sky's the limit, no ceiling. I made a living on dealing. My hood they robbing and killing. I'm not your regular civilian. You know that I'm pluggy, nigga. So don't question my shit. Hands on the wheel while she topping my shit. For being broke, so I'm taking the risk. My grandma proud of me, nigga. So I'm proud of my kids. Look at the list and start laughing and shit. Cause these niggas know they can't fuck with the kid. Rubber bills all in my pocket, yeah. While they pocket watching too much drip all in my closet. They know I'm the topic, wait, yeah. They know I'm the topic,
All right, man, we back in the building, man.
Yeah.
You already know we got Johnnie Floss. He's rocking out with me right now, man.
Yeah.
So going back to what we was talking about, Rich in Spirit.
Yeah. Rich in Spirit out now. Go
Yes.
listen to that. You know
All
what I'm
platforms,
saying?
right?
All platforms. All
Okay.
platforms. But fun fact, it's 4 songs on the streaming sites. But if you listen to it on Audio Mac, it's 2 bonus songs. You know what I'm saying? So it's 6 altogether.
Nice.
So listen to it on both.
Nah, fuck
both
that. Get the audio Mac. Nah.
Yeah, get the Audio Mac. Get everything. Just download the whole joint. You know what I'm saying? On both sites.
How
You know
long
what
did
I'm
it
saying?
take you to complete the project in itself?
It was actually pretty quick, man. I want to say like maybe 3.5 weeks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still at the point in my career where I get excited. I don't think that's ever gonna stop, honestly. Because I get excited when I hear new beats and I come up with new ideas. Like it's like I'm still a little kid. Like you know what I'm saying? So the shit that Chase was sending me, I was just like, yo, I can't wait to rap off this. Yo, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I remember at your release, and you posted this at your release event.
Yeah.
The listen release. You had mentioned that We Good Outside was you had a love and hate relationship with
Yes. I love all my songs. Like songs are like your kids. You don't really love one more than the other, but you have a connection with other ones more than others. So We Good Outside is actually the song that started the whole come out of the comfort zone thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really trappish. You know what I'm saying? And I really tried to refrain from getting on trap music. But one, I understand it's needed because you got to show versatility. And like you said, from before, hip hop has evolved. And 2, Chase he might not admit it, but I think he ain't think I could do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of dude, I don't like when somebody think I can't do something. You know what I'm saying? So as he's sending it to me and I'm listening to it, the moment he's sending it to me, I was just like, I knew this was gonna come. I said it to myself.
Yeah.
So I called him. I said, Chase. He was like, you got your email? I said, Chase, listen, man. Like I said before, I don't want to come off like I'm not listening, hard-headed. I really don't want to lose my sound. I'm going to do this, but I don't want to. He like, Johnny, trust me. And when I was writing it and constructing it, I was like, nah, this is going to be dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to put my best foot forward on every song I get on.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to feel like I'm not putting forth what I need to put forth to make this what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because part of it is him with the track, and then part of it is me writing it. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just happy to say that people like the song. I'm happy to say that Chase was right. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't afraid to say I'm wrong.
Yeah.
People might think I am, but I'm not afraid to say I'm wrong.
Catchy song though.
Thank you. I
Because
appreciate
you
it.
had me We good outside. We good outside. You understand? Like it's a catchy, very catchy song, you know.
Thank you.
And I'm just proud of the fact that you was able to step out of your comfort zone, because I remember when Chase was here, before he left, he was like, I want you to listen to Johnny's EP. And I was like, okay, let's do this. So he sent it to me and I played it loud. All right. And at first, before he played, I was like, all right, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Absolutely.
I said, and I told him, I was like, I said, you know, Johnny, I was like, what am I expecting? So he's like, just listen. He's like, trust me. I was like, yo, because I was like, I know, like you have a sound, and I was like, and he sticks to his sound.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, V, trust me. I trust me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Trust me.
When you
know
start
how
saying that
Chase-
trust me stuff,
He's
you
like,
already know.
I made him.
Yeah.
I made him step out of his comfort zone. So I was like, I'm gonna keep it honest with you when I listen to it. He's like, he's like, that's all I want.
Right.
I was like, all right. And when I listened to it, I was like, okay. So I was like, yes, like this is what I want from you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I'm trying to say, yo, Johnny got to dumb it down. No, I'm not saying that my thing is that as an artist, right, any type of artist, doesn't matter whether you're hip hop, pop, whatever genre it is. When it comes to music, the purpose of being an artist is to be creative.
Yes, absolutely.
You understand? So, you know, I know what you want, right? So in order to, I'm not saying that it cannot happen, but what I am saying is that in order to be the bigger entity that you want to become, you do have to step out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
You're going to have to do certain things that you are not comfortable with or you don't want to do. And people be like, oh, don't sell out. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, because I know a lot of people who do it for chips.
That's a fact.
You understand? So I'm like, and it's just part of life.
Absolutely.
If it's not music, how many times we've done shit in life that we did not want to do, but it made us a better human being in a sense.
Absolutely.
Again, you took a step forward.
Yes.
So that's what I'm proud of.
Thank you.
You know, it's good music. Great
Thank
music.
you. Yeah, go check it out if y'all haven't listened yet, man.
You definitely have to listen to it. It's a good EP. But it's just the fact of you taking that first step now towards your leveling up.
Yes.
You know, and I'm proud of it. I'm really
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
even
you so
proud
much.
of the fact of going to the listening event. And
Yes, I'm glad you
yo.
came, man. I'm so glad you came. Everybody that came, for people that didn't come and people that I didn't invite, I apologize. I had a number of people that I could invite it because of the whole COVID situation. So there will be others. 2021 is going to be an even crazier year. We're going to finish out this year strong. I got some giveaways coming up, so just stay tuned, man.
Did you expect your third and fourth quarter to be the way it was? Like,
nah, you know what was crazy, right? I was so looking forward to getting back on the road because I was talking to Scott, you know what I'm saying? Not to give everything that he told me, but you know, we were talking about hitting the road again. And he was like, yo, Johnny, son, I love the way you moving. You know, I love your attitude. I love, you know what I'm saying, everything that you got going. Yo, this is what I'm planning. So he kind of gave me like a sneak peek on what he wanted to do. And unfortunately, COVID hit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, it was just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I ain't gonna lie, I caught a rush. Like being on tour and just seeing how other regions and other states and other places rocked with me and just rocked with us as a whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? The energy was so dope. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What was your favorite city?
So, oh, man. Damn. All right. The favorite city, because we really didn't get a chance to see a lot of the cities.
That's because you was in the wrong van.
Yeah.
That's because you wasn't with the cool kids.
Shout out to your van. I ain't gonna front because y'all was lit. I was looking at your post and I'm like, yo, they really doing it. But I got love for my van too. Asia, Scott, you know I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We were still lit. Even though they was lit too, we was lit too. But I had a great time, and where I felt I got the most love musically and performance-wise was DC.
DC was lit.
DC was lit. You know what I'm saying? And I got on late, and they still a crowd there. I still rocked. It was dope. Shout out to Apollo. Apollo showed me love. He brought me on the stage, right? And as far as the most fun, I would say Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, even though we ain't do everything that we wanted to do, but it was just, I've been to Toronto before, so I had plans, but we really couldn't execute them like that. We was limited on time, but those are the two main ones that I had a lot of fun. But I had a lot of fun every stop though.
It was cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I always tell people, I'm like, you was in the wrong bag, kid. But then again, I was drill sergeant. I was like, get up, we're out.
Yeah, I heard. Yo, Scott was telling us that too. Like, yo, listen, man, you lucky you ain't on V-Henny time because she already look what time it is she in. So I'm like, what? We still here? Like, so I definitely heard.
Nah, but you know what it was? Like, as much as we were like, I'm glad for like the van that I was with, because I think once they saw how I think Chicago, right? Chicago, everybody was ready before me.
Oh,
and
yeah, so they,
like,
yeah.
And they're like, yo, and I was like, relax. Like, you know, but I, overall, like, you know, like that's the beauty of the touring and just like everything in it, like just like waking up early, and they appreciated the fact, like, yo, that, you know, seeing the Bean. In Chicago, and it was just like, yo, this is dope, you know, going here and X, Y, and Z. So I was just like, you know, for the next year, for if you do come out to what we're doing, you know, like planning next.
Yeah, I'm definitely with it, man. I already told,
like, Scott was like, you following the like. I was like, they have to, and I had told them like that they have to enjoy the state that we're in. You have to enjoy, like, you know, like it's more than just music.
Right.
It's an experience, you know? Absolutely. And again, like going back to like everything, like the experience when it in itself with the tour, like I got to like seeing you, watching you throughout like the different cities we got to hit. I got to witness like you're not the, like I said, the cocky person. Actually, and I confuse the cockiness with confidence, because you are a very confident man, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Again, the way you execute yourself on stage, I love it.
Thank you.
I'm very critical when it comes to
I know. I definitely know.
And I will say, you've done a good job.
Thank you so much.
You have not disappointed me with that yet. Like,
and I hope it
doesn't. And if it does, I'll probably just like, don't get drop kicked again.
Exactly. I was about to say, all you gonna do is throw me in the headlock anyway. I ain't fighting no girl, so I'm gonna just have to take that L. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not fighting. I mean, just because I'm from the Bronx and Puerto Rican. Nah, but you know, I'm looking forward to what you have ahead. You know, and I'm seeing you because I'm like, you have this whole, again, you started this whole podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want it to be a podcast, but if people say it's a podcast,
what is it that you want it to be?
I mean, I really want it to be like a show, like kind of like how First Take, how the joint with Undisputed with Shannon Sharp and Skip. It's kind of like that because it's basketball oriented. Because I lived, breathe, ate basketball when I was younger. I still do. I just don't play as often as I used to. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chase. Chase is that kind of like birthed that, because he was like, yo, listen, man. Like, yo, you a cool dude, man. Like, yo, start showing your, more of your personality. And I usually do on my stories. He was like, nah, everybody don't see your stories. Yo, put that joint on the main page. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take his advice again, because I do like to listen. Gotta listen to my partner. He's my partner now. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, listen, man, let me bring my two homies on that I've known forever.
I thought it was a podcast because I thought in your captions it stated podcast.
No, I never put nothing. I just put like show. I think I just put show. I never put podcast. But whoever want to pick it up, if you want to be a podcast, it could be a podcast.
No, what you said. No,
I just want people to listen and just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely get it, because like that's like I feel like that's something that I battled with Artistry. Like everybody was like, Artistry, the radio show, Artistry, the
Right.
podcast, and I
Right,
was like,
right.
bro, it's just a show.
Right.
You know,
Right.
And that was the talk because again, I think the confusion. What originally it started off at the radio. You understand?
Right.
That I took my brand, whatever. So I can see where you're at. I mean, I would just say continue pushing it and branding it as a show.
Yeah.
And you know, it is what it is. People are gonna, however they look at it, just make sure it's available everywhere.
Absolutely.
That's it.
There you
know?
go. That's a fact.
And then once it gets picked up, it gets picked up.
Absolutely, man. 3-man weave. Look out for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's
also,
dope.
I started out. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's just basically like a little something I'm doing called Flossy Facts.
Okay,
Whatever
I
it
peeped
is.
that. I was gonna
yeah,
say
it was
about
just.
that.
It's just. I just love hip hop, man, and I'm just a fan of music. Not just it's hip hop more than everything, but music in general. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I listen to R&B. I touch on a little jazz.
Okay.
I'm familiar with reggae. I just don't know what they saying because I'm not good with accents.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? I listen to all type of music. So, you know, like Chase said, just showing different sides of you because, you know, people want to see. People want to
Okay.
connect. You know what I'm saying?
I know you're doing the whole fitness as well.
Yeah, that's another thing I've been passionate about that I kind of like I said in my stories, I just want to motivate people like, yo, you know what? This is what I do to, you know, keep myself. But, you know, when you LL Cool Floss, you got to look the part.
You gotta have that 12 pack.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
All right, so wait, because I.
Here we go. Here go the nitty. Here go the real nitty gritty right here, right?
Let's do this, 'cause if you go on my stories, I be in the park too, you understand? I don't do pull-ups. Yo, I have problems doing pull-ups. What am I doing wrong?
No,
I can
you know
do
what's
maybe one.
but that's the thing though. The thing is, it doesn't matter if you can only do one. Master that one, and you're gonna grow. People, I tell people all the time. I started out only doing sets of 3.
Okay.
I used to do 3 sets of 3. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's only 9.
Yeah,
and that was like it. Now I'm doing like 15 per set. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So over time, you're gonna get better. Shout out to my guy, Jig. Follow him _Jig. I started working out with him, and he's a pull-up machine. Like, he's better than me, but I started working out with him, and he used to laugh at me.
Okay.
Yo, man, you only doing 3 pull-ups, da-da-da. And then I worked out with him again like that following summer.
Okay.
And he saw me on the bar, and he was like, oh, you stepped your shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm trying to be like you out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's my man Jermaine. Shout out him _Jig. You know what I'm saying? He's a fitness guy. So check out his page and stuff like that.
What I try to do today, I can't front. I kind of did all right. It wasn't all that, but what is it? Like with the 2 bars, right?
Right.
You know where like people do the dip?
Oh, dips. Okay.
Okay, but you know how it's like the 2 long bars. I forget, like when you go to like a playground or like a
Right.
Fit like in the park and the fitness part right there.
Yeah.
So I was able to like lift myself up and like.
Oh, you was doing the.
What is it? What is it? What is it called?
I forgot what it's called. Damn, I know what you're talking about though. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like you know when you go like that, and then you
right.
So I was like, cause I saw courtesy being I'm trying to like link up with Kurt because he's not far from me to go work out with him because his workout is crazy too.
That's what's up.
So I was like, I saw in his stories that he was doing that, and I was like, yo, let me see.
Right.
I'm not trying to get brolic, you know, but I'm like, I was just like, I like to test myself.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I was just like 1, 2, 3, and then I was like, that's it.
That's good though. It's not about how you start, it's where you finish.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when you master that, once you get that down, that becomes easy, then you push yourself more. And then before you know it, you're gonna be like, yo, Courtesy, what up, man? You late. Like, what's up? I'm out here ready to go.
I challenge you and Floss right now. Let's do this. Let's do hip-hop challenge fitness. Like, right there. You know, but it's dope that you didn't allow the pandemic to slow you down.
Yo, when I tell you, man, this pandemic, I'm not going to lie, it really opened everybody's eyes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, lost their lives. You know what I'm saying? People, you know, getting sick, people losing out, businesses closing down. Like, it was so much going on. So being an artist and being a brand and being an entrepreneur, you got to be able to jump over those hurdles no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Us as performers, we can't perform now because it's like nobody you can't. Nothing's open.
Yeah.
You can't invite nobody. You can't invite more than a couple amount of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, man. So if your head ain't on, you know what I'm saying? It could be on a swivel where you might just get lost.
Did
you
you
know what
feel? Because I remember, obviously, the tour got cut short.
Right.
Right. But I was like, when this happened, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me felt a little crippled by the pandemic because I was just like, fuck.
Yeah, man.
How am I gonna do this? How am I?
Everybody.
As I was gonna did you feel like that? What was that moment where you was just like, yo, fuck this shit. I have to appreciate, because I feel like this, like you said, this brought a lot of people. 2020, right? I tell people the year 2020 is the year of the eye.
Right.
You understand? And I'm not talking about your visions. The year of the eye, your third eye, this is the year also of the creatives.
Yes.
So when did that moment hit you when you was like, let me stop my shit and really jump in my bag and be the creative that I'm supposed to be?
Once I seen that they closed down the schools.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, the main thing, like us as adults, they like, all right, whatever. It's people, when you start cracking down for the kids, that's when you know it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the kids are the future.
Absolutely.
So if it's like, yo, we not going to jeopardize these kids' futures with this, that's when I knew. I was like, all right, this is serious, more serious than I thought. I kind of knew it was serious, you know what I'm saying, when people, started getting sick and passing and all that. But once they closed down the school, like, the education is important.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to have to shut that down because of this, I was like, yo, this is it, man. You gotta get on your grind.
Yeah.
You either gonna fall in line or you gonna fall by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Definitely.
Looking at your career, right? From like the years and overcoming a lot of the obstacles, have you ever came to a place where you felt as if this wasn't meant for you?
Man, I think as an artist, if that doesn't come into your mind, you're probably doing something wrong. Because it is very frustrating at times.
Okay.
It can be like it could be crazy, man. You could, if you're a visionary and you constantly thinking about things and a plan that you had didn't go correct, or it didn't come out the way you wanted, or it went left, like, people, if you're not, like I said, if you're not headstrong, yo, you could lose yourself in this, because it takes so much out of you. It takes so much to create. It takes so much to come up with lyrics. It takes so much to come up with treatments for a video. It takes so much to get out there and travel. It takes so much to get up and get in front of that stage and get in front of those people on that stage and perform. People don't understand how much work this actually takes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people want to just get up and roll out of bed and be like, yeah, I want to make a song. All right, make the song.
Yeah.
But now, who gonna hear it?
Exactly.
When you gonna perform? How you gonna market it? What's the next song you gonna do? Because the era we in, they forget about your song like this.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's so much stuff that people don't realize and people take for granted. So I feel like every artist goes through that. Every visionary, every business owner, every entrepreneur goes through that, because it's like nobody wants to fail. So the fear of failure is like, it's high.
It is.
You know what I mean?
What's your why? What's your purpose?
The love, man, and being and bringing something to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you know you could bring something to the culture and people connect with you, people rock with you, it's just like, it's no other feeling better than that, man.
That's
like,
a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
no
a
other
fact.
feeling.
That's a fact. I mean, I agree with you. I feel like,
yeah, man.
I mean, you know, I've heard people state a no and yes. I do agree with you that I feel like when you are pursuing a goal, and I say this with your 9-to-5s, your entrepreneurs, it doesn't matter what it is. When you're chasing a goal and you have a purpose, you come to a place where sometimes you you love what you do, but you don't like it.
Yeah,
You come to a point where you feel like I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
You know, I've had that many moments where I wanted to quit, and I was just like, I can't do this no more. Like, you know. So, and that's why I was just like, I get it, and I understand the love. What were some of the tactics you did to, or like some of the talks you gave yourself to not pursue, like not to quit? What were some of the talks you know, like?
It's just, I feel like it's a combination of a lot of things. Like, a lot of my boys, like my boy Daryl, shout out to him. He came to my listening party and he was like, yo, like, son, like, I just want to call you and tell you, like, yo, you really doing it. Like, I really came into a place and everybody was just talking about you. Like, he was like, yo, that shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I had my boy, we grew up together, and he got a family and all that. He's, you know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, yo, listen, man, if you got time, I'm gonna be in your city, you know what I'm saying, on the tour. I was like, if you got time, you'll pull up, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it, I'll pay for you to get in. I just want you to come and rock. He was like, what? You on tour? Like, what? He was like, I remember us talking in school when you were saying how you was gonna be a rapper, you gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, doing it. He was like, I can't believe you calling me and telling me this. Like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, little shit like that, it makes you realize how far you've come. Cause it's like,
it's deeper than you.
Yeah, man. Like, when other people see it, it's kind of like, you get to the point where that moment where you thought you was gonna quit and you hear shit like that, you be like, there's no way you could quit.
Yeah.
Cause they're gonna curse you out. You can't afford to quit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that little things like that, and just sometimes you gotta, real talk. Not to say that it's not real, but you gotta psych yourself out. Shout out to my boy Sham. Sham, when I go record with him, he's one of my engineers as well. When I go record with him, he has like notes everywhere. So one note says like, I'm a platinum producer.
Oh my God, yes.
One note says like, oh, do your best. One note, if you're reading this, you're not working. Like, it's so many things around, and it's like, it's no way you can't create in that space because it's forcing you to.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So you could just be sitting there coming up with a song, or you'll be talking to him, and then you'll be like, man, I can't even do this, man. You'll look and see a note that he got up there. And it's like, oh shit.
That's the power
Like,
of manifestation, though.
Yeah.
I tell people constantly to get what is it? What type of board? It's a vision board. You have those, but also like I tell so many people like that I'm close to, like I'm like, write everything out.
Yeah.
Because like I read a lot of books, and like they always indicate, like a lot of big successful people always state that write it out.
Yeah.
Because when you write it out, it's different. Like not on your phone.
Right.
Write it out.
You could touch it.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because when you touch in the paper and you're making it visual, and then after that it becomes like more of a real, like a reality type of thing.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
So that's dope, man. Your Floss,
man.
to be honest, like I said, like I'm proud of you. You know, I definitely, I can't wait to see what you have next. You know, and I know you're working on a lot of stuff. So what's next for you right now?
Visuals.
Okay.
So I'll be giving you a call when that We Good Outside video is up, so you can get your cameo. Yeah.
You already know, cameo.
Yeah.
Then you could, if you don't have a place to release it at, you know, you can release it here on the show.
That's what I like. That's what I like. Yeah. And speaking of that, right, before we get out of here, let me just tell you, I don't know how often people tell you this, but I'm happy to see your growth as well.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? From when you started, and then once I seen you team up with Scott, I was like, that's the last thing they should have did, because her and him together, I was like, that's gonna be monstrous. So I'm proud of you as well, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
And people
that.
like, people ain't gonna say it because they feel like, you know, it's gonna take away from what you do. But people like you, people like Scott, people like Asia, people like Lil Mooch, people like Chase. If I ain't say your name, I apologize, but everybody that I've come across, or everybody that I know, everybody that I see, y'all are inspiring to me. You know what I'm saying?
you.
That's
That means
another
a lot.
reason why I keep going too, because seeing y'all is kind of like, I'm not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I see y'all post, anytime I see y'all doing here, going there, posting this up, a new interview with this person is like, yo, not doing enough. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm grateful for that because, like
Yeah.
you said, it's a beautiful thing when people acknowledge it. You know.
Yeah, man.
So thank you for that. You know.
Absolutely.
I think that's the best thing about just like, just keep it a buck. Like I say, the team, right?
Yeah.
Like the team. When I say the team, is like I feel like everybody who was on that tour was the team in a sense, right?
Yo, when I tell you, like, I stay in contact with all of the people that was on the tour, and I was only on the first leg of it because I stopped at Philly. But the love, the camaraderie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Neptune, you know what I'm saying? All of them, like, you know what I mean? It was just a dope time, and I can't wait for us to like get back on it again, man.
No, the love was definitely
Yeah,
genuine,
it
and
was
I feel like
genuine.
also like when you should always surround yourself with people that inspire one another, and that's what, like, again, I appreciate the love. I appreciate that I got to know you more outside of just Johnnie Floss, the
Yeah.
hip hop artist from Brooklyn.
Right.
So I got to see you. We got to, talk, laugh, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm just like, like it makes me see you in a different perspective, and you inspire me. And like I told you at the beginning, like you inspire me because I know a lot of how you came and how you overcame a lot, and you're still going. You have yet to quit. And that's inspiring because I know what it feels like to want to quit. So like for me to see, like to understand that, you kept pushing. You have the motherfucker got a catalog. If you haven't looked at it, he got a song with Maynard. Like I don't want like he got a song, he got a song with mad people, bro. Like he has a catalog.
Thank you. Yeah.
But you kept pushing. You keep pushing. And you keep thriving, and you have yet to quit. Because you've been in this game for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I even took a hiatus, being in a relationship and trying to balance that out, but it didn't work. So I had to like step away. You know what I mean? So like you said, it was a lot to even get back on it. Like luckily I was able to keep those relationships that I had when I stopped. And then when I was able to get back, it was just like, nigga, where you been? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, man,
shit happens.
So it happens, man. So like you said, it's a blessing to be here, man.
It is a blessing.
For
And
real.
I look forward to just, again, seeing what's ahead.
Yeah.
I can't wait. He's going to be performing. Y'all already know the
Yeah.
vibes. And, once you release that video, you already know it's nothing but love here.
You already know.
So you just tell me like, V, I got it. And if I get the exclusive,
Oh yeah. We could definitely make that happen. I'm pretty sure Chase going, put me in a headlock for that too. Like, yo, you
it's
make
up
sure
to you,
V-Henny get that exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'll be like, yo, I want, I'm telling you, I want that. So
Say less.
If
It's on
possible.
cam now. I can't deny it now.
You can't
Now it's
deny
on.
it. It's not like, yo, V, but you said no, it's here. So, yo, I want to say again, yo, Johnny, before you do your shit, where can we find you? Where can they find your music? All your information.
Everything is Johnnie Floss, JOHNNIE FLOSS. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, JohnnyFloss.com. I want to thank V-Henny for having me, man. I appreciate you. The whole artistry. I appreciate y'all, man.
Man, y'all already know the vibes. We got Johnnie Floss here about to perform.
Yep.
DJ Chase got beat.
Johnnie Floss. Yeah. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside, huh? We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside, huh? We still outside. And I'm turning up. I'm always in a different bag and I ain't letting up.
Yeah, this flow is nuts and simply can't be touched. But ain't no telling when I feel like I'ma crank it up. So get about your feelings, man. My team always winning. Why you always think I'm grinning? And these waves always spinning. And I'm always gonna be spending. Cause my account ain't never pending. But I really don't be lending. Ain't scared to change, so I'm blending, You see my fit? Yeah, you know it's me. You see the shoes? Yeah, I keep them clean. Eating good and everything else in between. So when I say I'm outside, that's just what I mean. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside, We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside, even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside. I talk the talk, and I walk the walk. Teaching all you rappers, but I don't need the chalk. Feeling strong like Popeye when he eat his spinach. See the T on me? Yeah, that's Brooklyn vintage. All about black business, cause I like to see black winners. Bad chick with me while we at dinner, but I didn't meet her on Tinder. Met her through a friend named Linda. She a real one, no pretender. And she thick, but still slimmer. Hell of a night, she gon' remember, The go-to guy, yeah, I get it done. I'm with all the smoke. Brooklyn never run. Eating good and everything else in between. So when I say I'm outside, that's just what I mean. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside, We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside, even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside, Yeah, we good outside. All streaming platforms, man. Shout out to the Artistry, V-Henny. You already know.
The Artistry.
Catch us on YouTube, Facebook, or outlets.
Follow us, the Artistry NY.